This lesson we are going to talk about solving trigonometric question in integration. So let's see. So we have a really long question, and of course we don't have a one specific integration rule. When you have some different functions are times with each other, and then you can apply integration. Like you can see, you have one right here, then two, then three, and there are three different functions. They are multiplying with each other and you are trying to take integration of it. It's not possible whenever two functions are multiplied. So what do? We try to do u substitution. Now like here, or in integration questions, most of the time, not every time, most of the time, whatever is in the given in the angles, like look right here and right here, those are the u values. Okay, so let's start. That u is equals to cot 3x. Okay, and let's take the derivative of it, and derivative of u is du over dx is equals to, derivative of cot x is negative cosecant x, so negative cosecant squared 3x, and then derivative of the angle also, which is 3. Now let's rearrange this value, and it's going to be du equals to negative 3 secant squared 3x times dx. Okay, now let's check the question. This value we will replace with u, this value we will replace with u, and this value with this we will replace with du. So our u substitution is ready to substitute. So let's do it. It's going to be integration, again this and this value first I will replace, is going to be du, but here you have a negative, so you will put negative here. I'm going to write it down negative here. Next you have secant, this changed into u, and this one also changed into u, so you have secant u and tan u. Look students, keep this in your mind. When you have a question and here it's written du, then in your question you will not have any other variable, then you have only u. This thing present that you are taking integration of this question with respect to u. Clear? Alright, now what do you have? Secant u, tan u, and we have a rule for this one. Okay, so we will apply the rule, and it's going to be integration of secant u tan u is going to be negative secant u, but this negative is because of this outside. This negative is not because it's included in rule. Okay, so remember this one, and then don't forget plus c. Now once you finish your integration, you have to substitute the value of u. It's going to be negative secant and integration of cot 3x plus c. If you will take the derivative of this one, it should come back to this one. Well, this is your final answer. Alright, so next we have this question. Now look at the numerator and denominator. In this situation, the value of the power of x is 4 in numerator, and in denominator the power of x is 10. So let's say if you try to take this value as u, then if you will take the derivative, then still you will end up having x to the power of 9, which you don't have the derivative available. Now whenever you have a huge difference between x powers, then one thing keep in your mind that you can use inverse trigonometric inverse rules. Okay, so now look what I will explain to you. What you can do in this question is you can simplify this question first. How? Now look at this. Integration, keep the numerator as it is, over, can I write it down 9 as 3 squared? Right? 3 squared is 9, plus 16x to the power of 10. I am going to change the 16x to the power of 10 as 4x to the power of 5 and the whole power 2. Okay, now if you see this way, then this, if you open the squared, you will get the same thing, 16x to the power of 10 times dx. Don't forget this one. Okay, now again, whatever you have most of the time in the parentheses, that is the value of u. Let's substitute here. So u is equals to 4x to the power of 5, and now du is equals to 20x to the power of 4 dx, and then if you rearrange for du, it's going to be 20x to the power of 4 times dx. Now look, this value I will replace with this one. This will change into du, and only 4x, this value I will replace with this one. This is your u. Okay, so let's do it. Integration, now the top word will change into du over 3 squared is, let's keep it same because it's constant, 3 squared, plus this will change into u squared. Okay, now if you see the integration rule, you will find a rule of this one, which is, I'm going to write the rule here first so you guys can understand. Integration dx over a squared plus x squared is equals to 1 over a arc tan u over a plus c. Arc tan present tan inverse. Okay, now you can compare your question with this one. Now you will just integrate this one, and it's going to be 1 over 3 arc tan u. What is the value of u? 4. Sorry, it's going to be 4 x to the power of 5 over you have a is 3, then plus c. That's it. That's your final answer.